Hello and welcome to the NADEX20 binary option system. This system is designed for the NADEX 20-minute binary option. Now, a 20-minute binary option has its own cycle. Most are not really used to a 20-minute binary option who are used to trading binary options. Most who do trade day trade the traditional, what is now a traditional binary options are used to more of the 30-minute cycles, sometimes 15-minute cycles, and then 5 and 3, 2, 1 minute cycles, or expirations, I should say. But the NADEX 20-minute binary provides a particular challenge. Okay, it's a new cycle to learn, and fortunately, I've cracked this code for you. Initially, I thought these 20-minute cycles were a bit odd, and so I had to shift a couple things around, particularly in my brain, to see the opportunity. Then once that was found, then several systems were developed from this finding, and so we have this system, one here, the NADEX20, and it is a very solid system. Now, the great thing about NADEX binary options is that, firstly, they're very different than what you're used to if you don't know NADEX. A NADEX binary option is a mix of a binary option, okay, but it's also kind of like a vanilla option where you can buy and sell, you can get in and out, and it's also kind of like a credit spread, where you can, sell a credit spread, quote unquote, that that's in the money, that has a a good probability of winning. That's already past a strike. Well, the price is already past your strike, and you can take that money, and if the price still stays above it, let's say for your bullish position, then you can just keep the money by expiration, just like a credit spread. So it's a mix of all three of those, and it's very interesting. Now, once you kind of get the ropes of the NADEX binary, you can start to see there's a whole different world of opportunity. It's different, okay? But there are many different, or there are many more types of opportunities with the NADEX binary. So, but the bottom line is, we're not here to explore every single thing there is. I mean, actually, that's been more of my job for you, and of course, for me and my trading companies. But what we're looking to do is what? Make money, right? Yes. So the bottom line is, we can have all the fancy strategies, but the bottom line is we need to make money, right? But that's not even good enough for many of you out there, as I can understand. But as I've observed over the years through student feedback and students looking for the right type of system for them, right? Well, different folks like to trade different ways. They want a different style. They want a system to fit their desired lifestyle. Okay, they want a certain feel out of trading. Well, this system comes in with a very solid strategy mixed with a couple other ingredients, and it allows you to not be glued to the ticker, but it gives you enough spacing so you can see your opportunity line up just by quick glances throughout the day. And once it lines up, you hone into your browser with NADEX, and when it triggers, bam, put your order, and then you can watch it. Now, these results here, let me bring up the results. How about that? These results here, firstly, are designed to have a nice lifestyle effect. These are only from 9:30 to noon. That's 2.5 hours. Okay, so you can use this all day. You can use this from 1 to close, or even noon to close. Although lunchtime is, could go either way in terms of some movement or being dormant, and you can just simply do this. Now, this represents a 2.5 hours, and you'll see here these are different. This is a different output versus what you usually see from my other binary option systems. Okay, and why is that? Well, these are NADEX binaries, and for this system and this track record, we base this on the expiration. All right, we're trading the 20-minute binary. It's not that long. Now, the 20-minute binary, this is a cycling binary, and any of these trades could trigger anywhere within that cycle. So there could be 5 minutes left, there could be 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes left, 7 minutes left, whatever. But most of you are used to that when you're trading 60-minute binary options and 30-minute binary options anyways. So, this performance record takes that into account, in that we can expire any time after the trigger. So this track record takes into account the full clearance of the trade to expiration. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is a good track record, is what I'm saying. And so this also takes into account the at-the-money NADEX binary. Now, what's an at-the-money NADEX binary? Well, it's a 100% binary. Okay, it's a 100% payout. That's better than 70%, right? So with NADEX, it's all different. Okay, I know you may be wondering what the heck I'm talking about, and you'll want to get our NADEX 101 course. Okay, so this is a 50-50. This is a 100% binary. That means by expiration, if you have cleared your strike, you get all of the money. Now, an at-the-money binary, you're not going to get 50-50 every single time. Okay, you'll get a little more one time, you'll get a little less another time. Okay, so we're just aiming for roughly at the money, and you could be between strikes, and you just had to pick the best strike. So but this trigger is still a momentum trigger. All right, so we look for the price to move past our entry point, all right, and give us extra leverage to expire for us profitably. And so, but also sometimes your entry point, since it is a momentum trigger base, it can zoom ahead and you can just cash out, take the money and run. You can come very close to winning that full amount to expiration. And let's say it's a quick burst move and you have a big bar that just goes wham, right? Then just take your money and run, cash out. You can do that with NADEX. Anyways, to explain this further, everything's based off of a rough average of being the 100% binary. That means you're at the money roughly. So I just want to kind of explain, the use of round numbers, all right? Because with NADEX, you just can't. It's not a flat rate like your traditional binary. You have to time it with, depending on your expiration, because the NADEX binaries line up like a vanilla option. You have a ton of strikes. Okay, it just goes right on down with the various strike prices. So, all right. So, very cool. Look at this. You can, if in a regular binary world, if you win one, you lose one. Well, you're losing money. Here with a at the money binary, roughly speaking, give or take, this amount could be a small gain or a small loss, but roughly on average 0 break even. And you don't have to win that much, okay? Now we could do out of the money, and we can have a bigger winning. All right, we can have a bigger win per trade. But anyways, let's just keep it simple. We are actually looking to expire in the money here, and win. So we just simply stack these up and net them out, and let these net out, and simple as that. Okay, so the daily average here for trading a $500 position is $1,093, and 2.5 hours trading, and that's based on the 500 position. Of course, you can trade more, you can trade less, and then again, I'm not guaranteeing you any future performance, but I can only speak of the past systems results. But this is a very solid type of system, as you'll quickly find out when you purchase the course. So anyways, there are more details on this page. It's home study based, and you'll be able to know and understand the system so you can use it whenever you want. Okay, and you'll own it into your own understanding, so you increase your trading power. Okay, it's like adding on another trading superpower. Okay, and if you think about it, for 2.5 hours, basically you are what? Tripling your money, right? Because you start off with 500. Doubling your tripling your money. Sorry. So you start off with $500, and then you make another 500, then you make another 500, then so you're tripling, okay, your overall, and you have a 200% profit. Okay, so anyways, so that's pretty good based on these systems results. All right, so if you're interested, go down and click the add to cart button. I would definitely get into NADEX. For those of you who trade binaries, you need something super solid, and you need to definitely take advantage of what NADEX offers. But I've spent quite a while now cracking the code for NADEX. It was quite a mind shift, and so let me help you shortcut this learning curve. All right, and me, I'll get to the point, direct to the point on cracking the code to what can work. I may not get to the point in terms of explaining in my marketing, but anyways, so you definitely want to pick up pick up NADEX skills. All right, so with NADEX, it's US based, it's an exchange. You're not going to have to worry about how big you get in your profitability. All right, that's important. You're not going to have to worry about any issues regarding your money at all, because you've seen some of the stories out there, right? But if you stick with the other big established brokers in the traditional binary world, you should do fine there as well. Anyways, that's about it. If you have any questions, let us know. But definitely you'll want to learn NADEX well. All right, thank you.